Hello and welcome to another edition of Stock Watch. So as we get into the middle of the trading week, we hear slightly good news for Boeing as their 737 MAX airliner is back in the air finally. And after travel is finally rebounding into 2021 and as we enter the summer season for the Northern Hemisphere countries in general. And we have to just face the fact that Boeing is going to be having a slightly rough ride in the next 6 months at least. And this is also hindered by US-Sino tensions. That's American and Chinese, basically war on words, let's say, since Donald Trump actually left the White House and now Joe Biden is in the space as well, because China is by far the largest aircraft in terms of sales of aviation vehicles. And, they're expected to actually account for a quarter of commercial aircraft sales in the next 10 years, which is quite staggering as well. But with these tensions rumbling on, it's only 1% of Boeing's orders from 2017 that have actually gone to China. So the Chinese market is definitely a big player for a lot of the aircraft carriers, such as Airbus as well. But Boeing is really feeling, the tension as it goes into the third quarter of 2021. And as a result, the share of Boeing's deliveries going to China has been falling as most of the rest of the world started accepting the 737 MAX once again. So you still will see the 737 MAX around, but this Chinese hindrance is really weighing in on stock prices as well for Boeing to try and get them back to record levels, which we'll look at shortly. And there's obviously another problem for Boeing as well, in the fact that China actually showed signs of slowing down before the pandemic with its orders as well. So you have to look at they had an accounting prediction for 25% of aircraft purchases over the next 10 years, and this is not anymore looking likely. So we'll have to see what's happening with that. And I just want to throw General Electrics in the mix as well, because obviously their aviation unit is their most profitable for the company, and and Boeing do get a lot of orders from them in regards of their production as well. Their shares actually jumped by 7% in the last few trading sessions over the fact that Airbus and Boeing would start ramping up production as well. But will this be a hindrance to them going into, getting into the back of 2021 as well? We'll have to wait and see. So just want to take a quick look at Boeing first of all today. So the last time I looked at Boeing, I was looking to reach this recent peak that we had roughly in the middle of March. And it still looks, for me, I'm still looking like it's going to start really pushing for this potential 274, 275 region in the long term at least, the near term at least. And, we've broken through the Ichimoku cloud, won the top border, bias is definitely on the upside. So we're just waiting to see if we get to these targets that we had in the past trading sessions. Just looking on intraday as well, nothing much on the RSI divergences to give me a better indication of what we can expect. But with the 737 MAX really ramping up production and orders starting to get back to pre-pandemic levels, then I'll be expecting another surge for Boeing at least. So something to keep an eye out for in the next few trading sessions. And just a look on General Electrics as well. The last time I looked on General Electrics, I was looking at this nice double top that we hit, and I was expecting exhaustion and for it to come down, which is exactly what's happened. I put in a sell position as soon as we hit this double top, and now we're looking for the bias to be on the downside at least till this $13 to $14 region, which is the next border of the top border of the Ichimoku cloud. And we're just going to wait and see what's going to happen with that. Slight divergence, you could say, on the RSI, because we hit this double top. This is not a double top, obviously. It's just slightly biased to the downside. But if we bring it to the intraday, again, for me, I'm looking for the downside for sure. The last line that I put in was a confluence of the Tenkan and Kijun line, which are these two Ichimoku cloud indicators, which indicate either a breakout, or when the lines are very close together, then it could signal that we're in an immediate breakout, so we'll just wait and see how that's going to perform in the next few trading sessions ahead. As I said though, sell positions in here, and I'll be looking to see if it breaks for another push to the downside. So just a few things to look out for. But General Electric stock in general did have a big push, but obviously after that we did get slight exhaustion. So always look out for these exhaustive patterns that you can trade on and jump on when the opportunity is in the market. So that's all from Stock Watch today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have any comments or queries, as usual, please feel free to add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.